Alright, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a new video. Today we are gonna be making Tekken 7 tier list. This is with all of the DLC included, Season 4 pass, you name it, every single Tekken 7 character. It's been a while since I've actually done this. The last time that I did make a Tekken 7 tier list was... I have no idea, but I think it was 2019 or 18, so it's been like 3 years. And ever since I made that tier list, by the way, it was a shitty tier list and I got a lot of dislikes, but I was new to I wouldn't say fighting games, but I was getting new to making tier lists, and then, you know, I was a little bit biased over some characters, and I'll try to keep an open mind when I'm making this tier list. But anyways, let's just, dive straight into this. So the first character that we have is Akuma. Now Akuma is a... is that even a debate? I like what they did. You know, I like that they took a Street Fighter character and put it in Tekken 7, but honestly, he didn't fit in the storyline. It was kind of cool, you know. The fact that he fought Heihachi, or the way that they implemented Akuma and Tekken 7 was actually nice, especially in the story mode, but in gameplay wise, he is probably the best character in the entire game. So many projectiles, so many crazy things that you can do. I don't play a lot of Akuma, only play them in the story mode. And yeah, back when I was playing on PlayStation 4, I used to play with him a little bit, but I wasn't a fan of it. It didn't feel like I'm playing Tekken, you know. I'm playing Street Fighter, and I wouldn't say I hate Street Fighter, but I've never really been into that game. But anyways, yeah, he's just OP. I mean, everybody can agree on that. The next one we have is Mrs. Robot Alisa, and I'm gonna put her in at B tier because, yeah, I mean, she does have, you know, chainsaws and she can fly. Not a lot of characters can do that. But honestly, I think that you can block a lot of her moves. You know, I've never actually really came across a really good skilled Alisa. It's always been those kind of guys or players that are just new to Tekken. They picked one character, they know 3 moves, and they spam it the entire game, and they get some wins against other beginners, and then they think that they're good. But yeah, I don't think she's bad or anything, but I'm just not a huge fan of her. And I think that middle B tier, I think that's where she fits. Now we got Anna. I'll be very honest, I do not use her, but I do think that she is pretty solid. I don't have much to say about her because I don't use her that much, but I know that she is, you know, pretty decent. Kind of like Alisa on the same level. Maybe Alisa is just a bit better due to the fact that she is a robot, but you know, I think that she's okay. Okay, so the next character is gonna be Armor King. Now, I started playing with Armor King, and I think that he is super fun to play with. But I am gonna put him... Oh, this is actually a tough one. I want to put him at A tier. I really do. Because he does do a lot of damage. I'm gonna put him at also in B tier. I think he is pretty solid, not OP, just, you know, on the same level as Anna and Alisa. Next character we have is Asuka. I'm gonna put her... I mean, a lot of B tier characters, man. I think I'm gonna put her... I don't know, like, she has that one move where she... I don't know, I don't play her, but I'm gonna put her at C. When I do come across a lot of players or Asuka players, they just spam that one move. You all know what I'm talking about. It's just spinning, and then high kick or so. I don't know, man. But other than that, I don't know. I'm gonna put her at C. I think that she belongs there. Okay, so the next one we got Bob. I think Bob is like, don't let looks deceive you, because he is a super solid character. A bit cheap, you can say, but I do like his movement, and I think that he's one of the few characters that when you do a combo, it, like, I don't know, you cannot block the second hit if the first one hits, if that makes any sense. So I don't know what you call that move, man. I don't use him at all, actually. But there is this like one weird move on here. I don't know what he does, but he comes forward, and I think he like punches you with his belly and then does a hop kick or something. That is like unblockable. If the belly thing hits you, you're gonna take the second hit. There's nothing you can do. But other than that, like he has good lows, good highs, good mids. A super solid character overall. The next character is gonna be Brian Fury, and I like playing with Brian Fury. Brian Fury. He is a tough character to play as, I guess. But if you do manage to play good with him or do know his strengths and also his weaknesses, so you gotta watch out for that. But I do think that he is definitely in A tier. I think he is a very, very solid character. He has a lot of good moves. I like it. Next one is that Claudio? I think that is Claudio. Where am I gonna put Claudio? Claudio is, to be honest, is kind of like Lee in a sense. They their playstyle is, I don't know if am I wrong saying this, but their playstyle is very similar. Their moves, yeah, they're not the same obviously, but you know what I'm trying to say. But wait, where I'm gonna put him, man? I'm gonna put him at B. I think he's solid. But he does have a lot of weaknesses where, like I said, I don't use every single character in the game. I think that is literally impossible, but I'm just wrecking these of the opponents that I have faced. And obviously because I've watched some pro players play with them. So yeah, that one move where he runs at you and then he does his forward fist or something, whatever. It is good, but guys, just duck. You can, if he does that, duck, wait for him to do that move, duck, and then just do a hop kick or convert to a full combo. You're set. I get Claudio players like that every single game. They all love to spam that, and it's really easy to block in my opinion. Okay, so the next character that we have is Devilgen, and I thought Devilgen is definitely an S tier. He is, oh my god, he's such a complete character. He's Jin, but just better than Jin, if that makes any sense. He is also super fun to play with. I mean, come on, man, you're a devil. You are literally Jin in a devil form. You can fly. You have laser beams. Not only that, but his combos are great. Good mids, good lows. A lot of them start into with full combos. So, you know, he's just like Akuma. He's super good. The next character that we have is Dragunov, and I'm gonna put Dragunov in at A tier. And I'm not gonna try to make this tier list as long as possible. Dragunov don't play much, but I do think that he is overall a very, very good character. Unlike Claudio, like he also runs towards you. He also does that fist, but he does it. I think it's a mid, right? You cannot duck that, so that is where I think that Dragunov is, you know, better at than Claudio. Okay, so the next character that we have, this is gonna get controversial, but I am a Eddie main ever since I started playing Tekken when I was a kid. Eddie was like, you know, when you pick up a fighting game or whatever, and you pick that one character and just like it like it clicks, you know, you feel like I like how this character fights, I love him, and there's just nothing that matters. And for that reason, I know his tracking is probably one of the worst in the game. A lot of things are unsafe, but where I do think that he is very good at is the amount of options that you get with Eddie. You can go into his low stance, into his forward three, and then you have literally four or more, maybe even more, man, like 4 to 5 options to do. You can launch him in the air. You can just do a forward two. I can talk about Eddie all the time, but yeah, his tracking is bad. I know a lot of people are gonna put him at super low tier, but honestly, I have no clue why people do that. I haven't touched this game in. This is gonna be tough, man. I'm gonna put him at B tier. This hurts me, but I have to be honest. In my first tier list, I actually put him at S tier. That's not true. The thing is, yeah, he is pretty unsafe on some things, but like I said, the amount of options that you get from Eddie is where he excels. I love his capoeira movement. I love, guys. If he was so bad, then why is Eddie one of the I wouldn't say most used, but the people or the players like me that play him are super skilled, and I mean like they get into the highest rank possible. Like if you look at it, at the top 100 players, there is always gonna be an Eddie player there. Every single character has their own strengths, weaknesses, but honestly, I have no clue why people put him at C tier or even D tier. They put him with fucking with the what do you call him? The bear, oh, Kuma. They put him with Kuma and stuff like that, bro. I would, guys. I'm not gonna make this as long as possible, but like I said, I'm gonna say one thing, and it will probably change your mind. I haven't touched the game in 3 years, and when I came back, now I have in total wins with Eddie about 85, around that, and I'm already in 17th dan. 85 wins already in 17th dan. I mean, you know, in the hands of a good player, every single character can be amazing. Then we got her, and I forgot her name. What is her name? Why doesn't it show it from the bottom? She is also pretty solid, but I don't come across a lot of these players. Oh, what's her name, man? Devil. Ah, Alisa. Yeah. Okay, so Alisa. In the beginning of Tekken, she would have probably been an A tier, maybe S tier, but for now, I don't see any players using Alisa anymore, to be honest. And that's why I'm gonna put her at B tier. She's still a solid character, don't get me wrong here, but like, oh, like Eddie versus Alisa, I think Eddie wins 80% of the time. But you know what? Fuck that. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep him at B tier. Next character that we have, yet again, I don't know his name. Like I said, I haven't played in years. But it's the cheap version, or not actually cheap version, but you know, pretty much Bruce. He's literally just Bruce, which with a little bit of a twist, obviously. Not every single move is the exact same move as Bruce, but he's just a complete character. Going against him is a nightmare. He's a big guy as well. You know that kind of surprised me. He's like Marduk, you know. And most time in fighting games, how bigger the character, how shittier they are. I mean, if that makes kind of a sense. I mean, if you play Mortal Kombat, you know what I'm talking about. But he is just a super solid, very S tier, you name it, character. Great character. Fang is also a super solid character. Excels at everything. He can start a low into a full combo. He has backdashes that are insane. Backdash, and you got like 2 options, maybe even 3. I mean, safe and a lot of combo starters. So, you know, super solid character. This guy, I don't know his name. I'm gonna put him at B tier, because I'll be honest, guys, I have a tier list on my left from a pro player, so I'm just trying to keep balance of characters that I don't know much about. But yeah, next one we have Geese, and yeah, he's definitely going in S tier. He's cheap as fuck and super OP. Yet again, doesn't fit into Tekken 7 in my opinion. But I mean, he is just a super solid character. For that reason, I hate fighting against Geese, but I'm probably gonna start playing with Geese just for fun. I also started playing with Noctis. I wasn't really sure about doing it, but I love playing with Noctis here. We'll get to him in just a minute. Next character that we have is Gigas. I'm gonna put Gigas in at C tier. Yeah, he is, you know, he's big, but he does have some good moves, and his grappling is, before Marduk was a DLC character, I considered him as Marduk. Because he can also mid-air grab you. I mean, his down 2 is very fast. I like that. Like, it's just a simple move and it can convert into a full combo. But just because I don't see many pro players use Gigas, and I don't see so many Gigas players be in the top of the rank, I'm gonna put him at C. Next we have is Heihachi. I'm gonna put Heihachi in a B tier. I don't know, like I love playing with Heihachi, but there's something lacking about him. Like he just doesn't feel as strong as he used to be in the other Tekken games. Next one we have is Hwoarang, or however you say his name. I'm also gonna put him at B tier, you know, Jin's best buddy. I'm so sad that Beak, the teacher of Hwoarang, isn't in this game. He is, you know, he's a Taekwondo guy. So I also used to do Taekwondo back when I was, I don't know, 14 or something. But you know what? He is just a super solid character. A lot of people will put him at C or even D. I'm just gonna keep him in at B tier. I just think he's in the middle. Next one we have is Jack 7. Jack 7 is going in C tier, all because I don't see many Jack players, man. And you know, ever since the new DLC came out, nobody is touching Jack 7. Okay, so the next one, I'm not gonna talk much about every single character because I'm already at 17 minutes. So we have Jin, super hard character to learn, but very rewarding when you do know his moveset or his combos and his strengths. Super solid character. Use him, love him. Jin is basically just the face of Tekken 7 or Tekken in general. A lot of people will say Kazuya, maybe Heihachi, but for me it's always gonna be Jin. Like Jin or Kazuya, they're both the face of Tekken. They're just like Sub-Zero and Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. The next character that we have is Josie Rizal. I'm gonna put her at B tier. She is also a copy of Bruce, just a female version. Like her and him, like there's a gigantic difference, by the way. Like he's a million times better, but like she is literally just a copy of Bruce and also him. Like they're all three of them are kickboxers, you know. And I can recognize a lot of moves from, you know, like I said, they're not exactly the same, but you know what I'm trying to say. Next character that we have is Julia. Where did she come from, man? And how the hell is she so good in this game? Wait. Okay, hold up. It's definitely between A or S. I'm gonna put her at A. Overall, a super solid character to use. I don't use her at all. She is a DLC character, but I do know that she is very good. Yeah, I'm gonna put her at A tier. I'm gonna leave her there. Next character that we have is, I forgot her name, man. Isn't she like the daughter of Gigas or something? There was something in the story or the I don't know, but she is a character that you just pick that character, you spam one move and then end that move with a forward for just a running and doing something, and that's it. Like her 4 you can literally spam that all game and it's probably safe as well, so I don't know. But other than that, she doesn't excel at anything else. She's just I see a lot of beginners use her, and then you know, after they notice that okay, after 13th Dan or more other rank, they see like, it's not working anymore, and then they switch to someone else. Next character. Okay, no corona. Next character that we have is that Kazumi? The wife of Heihachi. I think it's Kazumi, right? I always mistake these two, her and her. They look. No, they're not the same, but they look the same, you know. Kazumi, I think that she is a bit better than Alisa, to be honest. I do like her tiger move. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep her in at B tier. A lot of solid characters, and I think Kazumi is in that B tier rank. Next character that we have is Kazuya. The thing is, Kazuya doesn't have a lot of moves, a lot of options, but that's where his mix-ups come into play. You know, when you charge at someone, you can either do a forward 4 and you can convert that into a full combo, or you can just, you know, or a forward 4 into 1. Oh. I am not that good with Kazuya, okay, I'll be very honest, but he is though a super solid character. His forward down, 2 like one of the best counter hits that you can get, and then you can convert that into a full combo and get big damage. Yeah, he is super solid. Next character that we have is King. King, I mean, his grappling is just, you know, it's just different. It's just out of this world. If he grabs you and he does his, you know, his full combo, you have literally lost 70% of your health. And if he hits you twice and he does that, you're done for. You know, he's such a unique character. Like I said, I do think that King is better than Armor King, because the best, I'm not the best player, but there is a pro player, Little Marginal. Was that the King main? I don't know. Been a while since I watched the Tekken 7 Pro League, but yeah, I mean, it's King. Let's be honest here. He's super solid. The next one we have is Kuma. Just going into detail. Not gonna talk much about him. She is like Noctis. She has a lot of like Noctis kind of moves. She has some cheesy moves. She's just too simple. The next character that we have is Lars. I'm gonna put Lars in at B tier rank. I do think that his up 3, one of the best launchers. Ooh! Are you guys hearing this? Ooh, that's big rainbow. Anyways, yeah, Lars, super solid character, not much to talk about him. Law, also gonna put him at B tier. I love playing with him, he's so much fun. They did change one of his moves, right? When you do his forward 3-4, is it? That was changed. Because when I played back in 2017-18, you had to convert that into a combo, but now it's a launcher. It's a launcher now, and it's super weird. But I mean, I'm not complaining. It's still a super good move. Next up we have is Lee. I'm gonna put Lee in the same rank as Claudio. I think that they're both on the same level. Good hop kick. Actually one of the best hop kicks in the game, and super hard to learn as well. But overall, just a good character. Then we got Lei, also gonna put him at B tier. His mix-ups are crazy. His mix-ups are as crazy as Eddie's, I think. And a lot of people put also Lei in C tier or even D tier, but there's just no way, man. Like I said, the mix-up potential that you can get with Eddie and with Lei is insane. Next character, I don't know what, guys. I'm gonna put her at, or him, sorry. Is it a him or her? Guys, can someone let me know? Like, forget it. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put Indie, and I'm not gonna talk much about, you know. I honestly don't know if this is a she or a he. I wanna say she, but in game, I don't know, man. Oh, forget it. Let's just leave it. Okay. Next one we have is Leroy. When Leroy was released, he was the best character in the game. He was like OP, next level OP. He was like Geese from Mortal Kombat 11 pre-patched. He was insane. I didn't get the chance to play with pre-patched Leroy. He still is a very solid character, super OP. To be honest, I've never heard of Leroy before when it was announced, but yeah, he's OP. Everybody can agree on that. The next character we have is Lily. I mean, it's Lily. Then we got her cheap version from Eddie, but just way worse. I'm gonna put that Marduk here, and okay, we're gonna call him that. Okay, we got Marduk. His mind games are super sick. I like playing with Marduk, and I'm kind of surprised that he is actually so good. His grappling is like really unique. Never seen that before. I like that. Then we got Raven, B tier, Miguel, B tier, Negan. Negan is such a weird character. He does a lot of damage, but when you block or know his strings, he's not gonna be able to do much. So I'm gonna put him still at B tier because he does do a lot of damage. Got Nina, B tier. I'm gonna Noctis. I'm gonna put Noctis in at B tier as well. Noctis is, like I said, I didn't know if I actually wanted to play with him, but after starting to play with him, I think he's super fun. Like, he's, you know, from Final Fantasy. I used to play Final Fantasy back in the day, and yeah, I don't know, he's a fun character, but he does have weak points. You know, when he does some of his moves like big sword or something like that, he is open for a full combo. But if you love playing with, I don't know, bro, I'm actually happy that I'm putting him at B tier. I think that he fits in good at Tekken, unlike these characters up here. I mean, yeah, they fit, but let's be honest here, we're not gonna see Geese in Tekken 8, Akuma, we're just not gonna see them. But yeah, solid character. I'm gonna put Panda at D. Paul, I mean, his what is that, forward down 2 is great. A lot of damage, really good character overall. You got Shaheen. I'm gonna put Shaheen also in a B. Super solid character. The only character in the game where you can convert a running man kick into a, what is it, 3 into a full combo, so that makes him unique. I don't know if we're actually gonna see him in at, I don't know, like he fits in Tekken. I mean, nothing much to say about him. And we got Steve. I'm gonna put Steve at A tier, even though I'm not that good with Steve, but I do like using Steve. I don't know, I've always liked boxing characters, and like playing good with Steve requires so much skill. I love characters that make me work harder, and then when I do get the combos or I do get the win, I feel more rewarded, you know, like I've whooped his ass with just pure skill and nothing else, and that just is the best feeling in the game. I like characters that make me press, I don't know, 3 buttons in order to one move. That's why I also loved to play with Tremor in Mortal Kombat 10. Just something about that I like. He might be an S, but it really depends on the player, and that is why I'm gonna put him at 8. Then we got, oh, I'm not even gonna pronounce her name, or try to pronounce her name. I'm gonna put her at B tier. One of the best female characters actually in the game. Then we got Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu also in a B tier. Oh, I do have to say, a lot of Yoshimitsu players like to abuse his moves, but that's what Yoshimitsu was made for. So forget that I said that. I don't know her name. Zafina? Is it Zafina? I guess. I'm gonna put her also in B tier. She does have some special moves. Some really special moves that you don't see a lot of characters do. But once you do know those combos or those strings, then you're good. Yeah, I'm gonna put that like, yeah. The next character, I hate this character. Like, where does this character come from, man? Who is she? I forgot her name. And she's just so cheesy, man. She's so fucking cheap, and she gets so much damage. I hate going against her, and that is why she's in at S tier, and a lot of people put her in S tier. She is just like, why? Why does she do so much damage, and all of her combos, most of them are safe? It's so annoying. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna take a final look and see if I gonna make any changes. Probably not yet again, guys. A lot of people will put Paul at A tier. Paul is safe though on a lot of I'm just looking, I don't see any faults. Maybe Asuka back in B tier, but like I said, the only players I come across are just spamming her one move, and I hate that. That's why she deserves to be in C tier. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. I think 33 minutes, nice. Didn't want to make this video that long, but yeah, guys, this is obviously gonna be my tier list. You might not agree, but hey, everybody has their own opinions, and at the end of the day, we gotta respect that. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, and yet again, guys, keep an open mind. Everybody has different opinions, and everybody is gonna have different tier lists. But obviously, some things are just unchangeable, you know, like Akuma, probably the best in the game. But yeah, you know, I'm probably gonna make more tier list videos because I know that these videos get a lot of views, and people like to see that, and people like to dislike a lot of these videos. But unfortunately for you, YouTube has removed the dislike button, so thank you very much, YouTube. No, but yeah, I don't know, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this tier list. What would you have changed about it? But yeah, just keep it respectfully, keep it open-minded, And yeah, guys, I hope to see you guys in another video. Peace.